Alright, so in this video, I'm going to show you how I took this picture from this to this before and this after, right? So some things you can see is that I just blur out the background. So that's basically what I'm going to show you how to just make the background a little bit more blurry, right? Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, of course, is to select the background. So let me duplicate. Control, come to select and come to select subject. Alright, so the subject is selected. Come to this selective tool, come here and click on layer via cut. Then we're going to turn this tool off. I'm going to click on this, and I think there's something here I don't really like. Here's it, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. So let's come to selection, selecting something. So selecting this, so we're going to come to the lasso tool and click on this part, the subtract tool, and just circle it so that I'm going to click on the add, not subtract, rather, so that this is added to the selection. And the hair also around here, also I'm going to click on it just roughly like this to add that into the selection. Alright, so now we're going to click on click on see layer via cut. Alright, back to turn this off, turn this off. Now we're going to come to filter, going to come to blur gallery, we're going to come to teach shift. So what this does is it kind of creates a point where the blur starts and the point where it stops. So when you're going to do something like this, you will not want to use your normal Gaussian blur, because Gaussian blur is going to blur out everything. So this blur gallery, the blur to try to imitate the way the lens will actually be blurry. So when you're using a really tight lens, right, or a wide f1 to f1.8 lens, especially when it's long, the blur radius, like call it radius now, the whole image does not get blurred with the same value, right? The background will not be blurred from beginning to end, except you're using really wide aperture lenses like f1.2. Maybe you're using like 70 to 200. Yeah, 70 to 200 at 200, everything will be blurry. But when you're using considerably, when you're considerably far away from the subject, everything does not get blurry. So to make it kind of realistic, if you are doing it your own self, you don't want to make the whole background blurry. I'm just going to tilt this down. I'm just going to make this down here like this, then increase the blur. So the more blur you add, the more it's going to take time to process it, right? So we're going to put the up a bit, and it's going to add a lot of what's it called now, feather at the edge. So I'm going to now put this at like 34. I'm going to add a field blur, just add it a little bit, maybe 20, right? So the more you add, the more also it's going to take time to process. I'm going to click on OK. So now we have this, right? So let me create a new stamp visible layer. Ctrl Shift button it E to show you the difference, right? Turn this off. So this is before and this is after, before and after. So you just kind of enhance the blur. So you don't want to do so much so that it doesn't look fake, right? So before and after. So from here, what we're going to do is just do basic retouching on the skin. So I'm just going to use my quick retouch action, click on this and play. So I'm going to use 4, click on OK. Alright, let me go back one step. This before and this after. So just quick retouching, right? So nothing serious. So what I'm going to do now is just whiten the eyes, right? Let's come to annotate whitening, click on OK. Let's zoom in a little bit and press X screen is white. Let's click on this. Now I'm not being very cautious with this because I want this tutorial to be as short as possible. So one thing I can do is come to dodge action. I do this every time, dodge and burn, just to create a little bit of contrast on the eyes. I'm going to burn the back parts, the black part here like this. Come to dodge, play dodge. I'm going to brighten this part. So this just gives the eyes a little bit of character, right? Yeah. Then come here and just push it up. You can group these two. See, before and after. Before and after. I'm just going to reduce the opacity like 40 or 50. Alright, so that's done. We're almost done with this. One thing I did was remove this necklace, right? I think I missed that step. Well, if you want to do it, you can also do it. Come to the patch tool and just let's duplicate Ctrl J. Come to the patch tool and just move it like this. Alright, so normally I would do this when I want to use frequency separation, because whatever error comes out of this, frequency separation can fix it. Like I always say, frequency separation can do anything. So yeah, so next thing we're going to do is just color grade. Let's add blots and see what we're going to work with. This, I like this in skin tone. Well, normally what I would do is mask out the skin, but these days I really do not have time for all those things. Reduce the opacity a bit, then come to this. I always use this 15 because it kind of kill out all the reds, especially when you're using Canon. A lot of reds, right? This just close it down and kill it all out. So maybe come to curve, not curve level, and just bring the black in a little bit. Yeah, so what else can I do? Let's come to color balance. Right now I should have created an action for this, but I don't know what happened. Add blue, highlight, add blue. The reason I'm adding blue is because of Canon's reddish nature, right? Yeah, if you don't have the issue, maybe you don't need to add blue, right? So yeah, I can come to selective color. Let's see what I can do. Selective color, red, push the red like this. It's time to push this skin tone out. You can see a lot of green, so add magenta to the red, and let's come to the green. You can see a lot of green, the green cast in the image. So blues that she's wearing, so can do something like this to make it pop, to make the blue that she's wearing pop, right? Alright, so before and after, very subtle, but then I can go on and on. Yeah, so can do Shift E. So this is before the color grade and this after the color grade, right? Anyway, so that's how to do this. Right, one last thing I can do or I need to do is the trousers. There are a lot of color I can see red and a lot of things on the color. To make it very black, what you're going to do is come to hue saturation and just desaturate everything, right? Then Control I, then pick up a brush and just paint on trousers, right? So you should be careful so that it don't affect where you don't want it to affect, right? Like that, you make it black. You remove all the colors, right? If you want to make the black a little bit deep, you can double click also. And reduce the brightness like this, and you have the self-care black trousers, right? This was before and this after, before and after. Alright, so yeah, I hope you gained one or two from this video.